So I've decided to start work again on the old ET150. So I've had this for quite a while, but I've never flown it properly. When I first built it, I used cut down 4045 jam fan props, and I could never get the tune properly on this, and which meant I was crashing a lot and breaking a lot of props, and I was just cutting them with scissors, and it was a little bit tedious, so I kind of gave up for a while. Then I got these props, 3030 HQ props. Honestly, I can't remember why I never built it up again. I never had a good video transmitter. I was using like a big immersion RC one, and I could just never get it how I wanted. But basically, I've decided to pick up this project again, and I'm going to put one of these cameras on, these Sony cameras, because I want to get a good picture. But obviously the top plate, it doesn't fit. So my plan is to cut these bits off, as in like cut it just here. And I'm printing, where are we? This. So the camera will clip in those holes, and I think the top plate will finish about here-ish. So yeah, we'll see how that fits together once that's printed out. Here is the part 3D printed. So as I said, cut off the front of the top plate, and it just sits there. I don't think strength will be an issue. I don't know, could always put a bit of glue there, probably not, because then I won't be able to get the top plate off, hey? I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's a pretty light quad. It's going to be under 250 grams, I believe. Probably closer to 200. Well, I guess we can check that. So what do we got? 130 plus, yeah, so 232. I've got to put the video gear on, so yeah, it'll be about 250. So it's not as light as probably a lot of people's ET150s, but I've got a proper Sony cam on there, so it's going to look nice through the goggles. And when the HQ tri-blades come out, I plan on buying those, so have a bit of extra power. So there you go. Finally got everything how I want it. I had a very quick FPV flight around the house, and I'll show you in a sec. It was probably a little bit of a silly idea, but then again, maybe it's good practice for indoor flying. You'll see. So yeah, 260 grams came out to be. So I'm just plugging in the XT30 just there, kind of tucks away nicely. I stupidly forgot that I soldered all the motors the same way, and then I switched them in software last time. And because I've hard soldered everything, when I realised, I was like, okay, what am I going to do? So in the end, I actually just cut that and resoldered the wires there. It's a little bit messy. I'll put some tape over it or something, hot glue, whatever. It's fine. So that's the ET150. Feels a little heavy. I think it'll fly okay, especially when I can get the tri-blades. I think it'll be lots of fun. On 4S, obviously. Homemade antenna. So there you go. So I just found some pictures of when I first got the frame. So here you can see I've got the SN20A ESCs, and everything was looking nice and neat, and it was going to look nice and clean. And here is where I had two cell batteries, 450 milliamp hour 65C, and I put them in series to see if that would actually be viable. Turns out you don't get enough flight time with my setup anyways. As you can see, I had the cut down gem fan props. Yeah, it was just, yeah, definitely not a flight time. So this here is when I first got the 3D printer, and I thought maybe it'd be cool to make an A-tail for the ET, because I could fit 4-inch props on the back if it was an A-tail. So that was going to be pretty cool. It was really hard to work out what the C-mix was supposed to be, so I did actually give up on that idea. And then I actually went on to make a V-tail mounts. I guess just drawing them up for fun, really. Also decided that that was going to be way too much messing about with the mix, and yeah, never ended up actually tuning in that.